this is just, we are starving of something that we want, need, that's essential. And this is information. It's more essential than food, energy, light. Information is the most primordial food that we can get. That's what, but we cannot get enough food from CNN News and from the Tagesschau and from all these soap operas. So we need more. We need more. So if you have one cell phone, you get another one. And this really is today and has been maybe all times the cause for most diseases and for health. And that's why I really like this title of Dr. Meyer, that we need tools for awareness. We need something that tells us first what is really going wrong. This is an informational tool. And then second is really a tool of awareness, is a spiritual tool. That's even more profound. But to know what's wrong is already a very big step. But then to be aware of what's wrong is even ultimately more powerful. We confuse those two things. You are the best student in the world. One man, he has been in every seminar, at least in Europe. Yeah, well, don't put yourself down. You know this already. Get this kind of information. Issue there. So it's really information. That's the first step. And then, of course, how to go beyond the information is the second step. But we have not even learned the first step, how to connect the information. So I can tell you, this is the most fulfilling job I can imagine for anyone, to teach something like this that is so essential. It's like giving food to the starving. Actually, it's much more important than giving food to starving children. It's giving food to the informational food to the world. And you know where this is coming from? It comes from, of course, I'm not reading the Bible, so now I'm a knight of the book. There's a little story I'll tell you later, but I don't read the Bible, but I read maybe 20 years ago, and certain key things stuck to my memory. For example, the parable where Jesus feeds at this Sea Gethsemane, he feeds the 10,000 with 2 loaves of bread. So what do people say today? The believers say, yes, he was the Messiah, he was the Son of God. Of course he could do this. He could just multiply the 2 breads into 10,000, no problem. So what do the other people say? The physicists and all the really learned people today say it's all bullshit. Just for these sheep, the believers. Of course, nothing is true. It's just to make good taxpayers for the church. So what's the fact? Did he do it or did he not do it? I tell you, you will have the answer. Nobody of you will doubt anymore what I'm saying. But it's again simple, very simple. He didn't. He didn't. So how did he do it? How did he multiply the bread? Technology?
No.
No. And how did he do it?
Yeah, I suppose that there is about information. I had a strange experience the last few months. It's a little bit like that.
But he didn't multiply bread or?
No, money.
Money.
We were almost broke, and we didn't have income from February on. And there happens to be, we didn't go broke.
Yeah, but money is easy. You just put a few more figures on your bank account.
No. That's the, yeah. I don't know how.
But physically, bread. How do you multiply bread physically? Here you have a glass of water. How can I make 10 glasses out of water of this? What technology would you need? See?
Divided in 10 little portions.
10 little portions, but then if you do two pieces of bread, you cannot say you were feeding 10,000. You see, if he could do this, why would there be? I mean, God created this world. Why would He create a world where so many people are starving? I mean, this would be a big mistake. Huh? So, of course, He did not multiply physically bread. But why did people come to the lake and to Him to get bread? Why did they come, all those 10,000? Why did they come? Huh? Knowledge, of course, they wanted to be fed with information.
Because they believed they were sinners, and they believed that one word of the Lord will save them. One word of information or something will save them.
Different things. They maybe just have heard from their sister-in-law. There's a crazy guy. He looks crazy and he talks crazy. Let's hear what he has to say. Maybe they had no clue about. Maybe they were good, faithful Jewish people. They want just to hear some crazy guy speaking. Yes? So whatever, there's probably 10,000, but they all wanted one thing. They wanted some new information. And now, how difficult is it to feed 10,000? How much more difficult is it to feed 10,002 people with information? As I said, it's no difference. And that's what most of the Bible is about. Two things. Actually, all of the Bible is about two things. How to get information, how to work with information, and also how to work with the Spirit. But most is about how to work with information and the laws of information. It's not about the laws of energy or physics or matter. So if you read those spiritual texts from this side, it's the only parable you need, the only translation point you need. You replace matter descriptions with information. And you understand? So, see, this is medicine that changes information. That's informational medicine. Yes? And we can see we really have big problems if this happens like on our computer. Server not found. Well, is he not serving us bread or butter or juice or cheese? Who's the server there? Well, who is it? What is he not serving? He's not serving information. Any one of you has seen ever this message on your computer coming up? Anyone? Everyone has seen this, and then sometimes, like me, if you're really depending on this server, you almost have a heart attack because of this. Because now, how can I work with my company, with my clients, and all these things? Because it says you are not connected to the internet. And this is really the most important disease factor today. People are disconnected from the informational matrix, or from the field of variation, from the morphological field, whatever you want to call it. They're disconnected, so that's why they don't feel good.